What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got another Rate My Build episode 16. I'm Nate,
I'm Bobby Buckets.
I'm Wolf.
and let's get to some builds, guys. I think they know the role here. All right, so first up, we have DeMar DeFrozen.
I love the name, by the way.
We like the name. We were talking about it before we even started recording. He plays small forward. He's a 90 overall, 6'8", 234 pounds, max wingspan, and he plays Park and My Career. His jump shot, base John Wall with a blend of Carmelo and Kevin Love. He says it's a very good build. And he can spot up from the mid-range and can ISO slower bigs, very quick on defense, and can virtually guard 1 through 5. So what are we thinking, Bobby, early on here?
Yeah, so kind of looking at the build, you see it's going to have a lot of finishing and defense, but it's not going to be able to shoot threes. So I think, it's going to have one shooting badge and, the 3-point rating 34 at 90 overall. So, I think that can be tough because I think that's where people, if you got a slower big on him, he might be able to sag and sit paint more. So I think it's kind of a build that's going to kind of clog up the paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Bobby hit it right in the head. 34-3 is not going to cut it, but he said he does spot 61 mid-range. He could green it for sure.
Yeah. And he's playing Park too, so it's like I guess I like to think about it as like he's not. I don't know if he's just gonna be like spotting up in the corner the whole time, sort of thing. Like it's interesting.
I think he has to because like he can't play the big. He's 6'8", so you can't play the big man. I mean you could, but like I don't know. It's that's tough.
But spotting up in the corner with 34-3, I'm not gonna lie. Like it's tough.
He'll have to spot up short mid.
Yeah, he'll have to short mid range.
He'll take like a few shots in. I don't know.
I think with like this build, I think because it has good finishing, it has a good defense, so I think it's going to be able to guard. But at the same time, I think you're going to have to play with probably if he's not setting screens, then you're going to have to play with a popping center or something. Because if not, you're just going to roll right into his defender, and it's kind of
But the thing is though, like he's a hybrid slasher lock, so he could upgrade that defensive board. I mean, he could technically play center with it. It could be a little glitchy, like a small ball center.
To me, honestly,
like the rollers, I don't know.
Yeah.
To me, honestly, that's what I'm thinking when I look at this build. Because like, and let's not forget, he's still a 90 overall, so he's got a little bit. He can upgrade his perimeter defense, his defensive rebounding by it looks like almost 10, and then his block can go up 2, and then his close shot and his post hook. So he's got a little bit of ways to go still, but I think that's probably the play with this build. If you're spotting up in just the mid range, it's like at that point you should have done like a sharp slasher hybrid sort of build, and then you could shoot some threes. But let's get on to the badges. So we got finishing badges. It looks like he's got purple contact, purple slithery, bronze consistent, gold fancy footwork, and he still has 8 badges left to go out of the 20 that are available.
That's solid for the 12. I wouldn't change anything.
Honestly, I probably wouldn't change anything. Bobby, agree?
Yeah, I think they're fine with only having 12. Probably you got 8 left. I'm probably throwing something like Lob City Finisher. Could even go. I mean, maybe depending on how he plays. I mean, if he's playing in the pick and roll, he might turn on pick and roller. But it kind of just depends on the role he has.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I think they're pretty good, and he still has 8 left, so that's going to be interesting for sure. Shooting badges, we can just get right into it. He's got the quick draw. I like it, honestly. What else are you going to put on?
Shot 38. I mean, all right. So you have bronze, quick draw, another thing, DeMar DeFrozen. You should put on jump shot 38, bro. John
100%.
Wall with bronze, quick draw, probably pretty slow. If you put on jump shot 38, you could probably get more mid ranges off. So
I was talking to some of my retail guys that still play retail, and they say that jump shot 38 is still effective like in retail to this day. So,
and it's the fastest shot in the game.
Yeah,
like, proven.
And I don't think that's going to change.
To back me up on that.
Yeah, so jump shot 38. If you only have 1 badge, bronze quick draw, I think you're good. Bobby, you agree with that?
Yeah, I love jump shot 38. I think it's the best jump shot on the game. So
yep, I agree. All right, we can get into playmaking. He's got bailout. I like that. Handles for days on bronze, and then gold quick first step, and then he also has 4 more badges that he can get in the playmaking category. So What are we thinking here?
I'll throw on downhill for sure. You want to get that slasher takeover. You want to be downhill in the fast break. Especially if you're playing center. What's glitchy is if he's playing the three in the park, getting bored, and he has that goal downhill. Like when he gets that board, he can just go.
Yeah.
Right, and then make a read. Make a play. The center's not going to keep up with him, like most likely. So, that might be the play, and maybe needle threader. I don't know. Might be or post spin depending on how he plays, or unpluckable. 3 options.
Yeah, I think it's all just going to depend on how he's playing, what's his style, kind of how he uses it. I think it's kind of hard to tell how he's going to use this build, but I think, with 9 playmaking, he has a lot of room for different badges.
Yeah, I think at some point he's definitely going to have downhill on it. He should probably put it on right now, but for sure once he gets his other 4 playmaking badges, he can mess around with that and maybe throw on even I don't know, maybe unpluckable. I don't know. At that point, it depends on how he plays. It depends, but that's what I would probably do.
Yeah.
And then we got defensive and rebounding badges. It looks like he's got gold rebound chaser, gold intimidator, gold chase down artist, and bronze clamps, and he has 10 upgrades left. How are we feeling about this, fellas?
I don't know. I'll drop chase down and intimidator bronze, get those 4 upgrades.
Yep.
Upgrade rebound chaser and then put gold rim. That's what I'll do personally. But it's not a bad setup. He has another 10 more badges. I'll definitely throw on box, brick wall if I'm setting the screen, interceptor for sure. Those will probably be the next 3 badges I'll look at to upgrade.
Yep. Yeah. Go ahead, Bobby.
I think it's going to be tough. So, like, if he's going to play the 3, he's setting screens and stuff. With 20 badges, he's going to need to probably throw on some brick wall. He's 6'8", so he's going to be small. So he probably needs box.
What would you put box on?
I'll put it gold.
Yeah,
you would put it gold.
Yes.
I think 6'8", he's going to be down. If he's playing the 3 in the park, I think it's going to be tough because he's going to be down there with 6'10" and up at least.
So is the argument then if you're 6'10" and higher, or if you're a big, you can kind of get away with putting box on bronze because you already have the size advantage.
Yeah.
But then when you're shorter, you need to have it higher so it's more effective.
Yeah.
The big thing is the strength. He only has 71 strength. So.
I did not see that. Let me actually
that's huge.
check. Let me go check that real quick. He does only have 71 strength.
So he's not that big of a body.
Yeah.
You're gonna want to have that gold box just to hold him out. And
especially because he's playing in the park, he's going to be playing against 6'10s and cheesers, bigs. Definitely smart to put gold or box on gold. I agree. Yeah. And then I would also do the same. I would drop intimidator to bronze, and then I would find a way to get rim protector up. I think that's a must. And then once you get your other badges, I think you can mess around. Like Wolf said, you can put interceptor on. You might be able to put pickpocket on. Pogo stick maybe on silver, right? And then
Pogo, I forgot about Pogo.
Yeah, and then mess around with that and you live with that. So all right. What are we gonna rate this guy? Wolf, we'll go you first.
So I don't know. I'll give this build a 7.5. Okay. Just because this will probably be a build I'll use in the park and I think I'll have fun with it. So it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. So that's why I'll give him a 7.5. Sure. Yeah, not much more.
All right, Bobby Bucks.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with a 5.5.
Woo, Bobby Bucks. He's not nice anymore, boys. Not nice anymore.
I just think so. Like in the park, you say, I think I like what you say. It might be a fun slash and build and stuff like that. But I think like, if you're playing big, I think it's going to be too small and not enough badges to make up for it defensively and stuff, going against like 6'10" and stuff. And then if you say you're playing in the corner, you're not going to be able to get threes and space the floor. So I think it's very limited. And I think kind of another thing, just playmaking, I just don't see how much like playmaking you'll need playing in the park. I think you can, that could have went towards some more shooting or something like that to be able to help space the floor, especially being 6'8". So that's kind of my thoughts.
All right, 5.5 from Bobby Bucks. All right, DeMar DeFrozen, I'm going to give you a 6 out of 10. I I probably would have gone 5.52, but your name is DeMar DeFrozen, so I feel like you made this build a little bit to replicate him in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, I think the big thing is that you can't shoot threes, so it's tough to give a high rating without being able to shoot threes, even if you're playing Park. And I you know, I understand that you're going to be standing mid range, but it gives more space into the floor if you can kind of get to that 3-point line. And then in terms of your size, you're 6'8", and I think it could struggle a little bit against 6'10", 6'11s. You know, we kind of talked about that already. Your badge setup, actually, I don't think was terrible. A little bit of work for your defensive and rebounding badges, but overall, we're going to go 6 out of 10. On to the next one. We have, I am not going to lie, I'm going to struggle with this pronunciation, Axiom_Zen. He says he has a perfect build for Park and Rec. Point guard, he's a 99 overall. He's 6'5". He weighs 176 pounds. His wingspan is 1 above minimum, and he plays Park and Rec. And then the description, shout out to all the Pacers gaming crew, and a huge welcome to Bobby Buckets, Bohio, and Jomar. So quick shout out to the new guys. And then he talks about his build a little bit. He says, this playmaking all-around PG build is well-balanced, and I think it's a perfect build for the Park and Rec. Would appreciate your knowledge on badge locations to be more effective on offense and defense, and his jump shot is Ray Allen. Thanks, guys. Thank you, my man. Okay. So let's get right into it. I'll just start us off here. First thing I see is it's got a crap ton of offense. So from the finishing attributes to 88-3, 95 post fade, 93 free throw, 89 mid range. The playmaking is pretty good, 86 pass accuracy and 87 ball handling, and his physical attributes are off the charts with 94 speed and 97 acceleration. So he's moving on offense, to say the least. Wolf, what are we thinking early?
This is a great typical BP build.
Yeah, at the end of it, that's what it is. Yeah,
or the best. We have a video in our channel, the best build in 2K. He has Playmaking Badge here, which is not bad.
Yeah.
88 dunk, 90 layup, 88 3 ball, 87 ball handle. Like, you can't get much better than that, right? Defense is okay. I mean, he's short, but he could guard the perimeter, or maybe get a defensive rebound. 94 speed. I mean, it's an amazing build. I mean, we all seen it. We all see what it could do.
Yes. Yeah. Bobby, what are we thinking about finishing badges? We can jump straight to the finishing badges.
Finishing badges has 15 of them. Has it on Slithery, Fancy Footwork, Contact, and those are all on Hall of Fame. And then it has Giant Slayer on Gold, which I think they're right where they should be. I think, it's going to be able to slash.
If you could choose one between Contact, Fancy, and Slithery, if you could rank that 1 through 3, how would you rank that? He has all of them on purple, so it doesn't matter. But I just want to hear your ranking.
Yeah, I would probably say Contact 1, Slithery 2, Fancy 3.
Okay.
That would be my same rating.
I would probably agree with that. Yep.
Yeah. I think I like what I like about this build a lot too. A lot of people might make the same type of build at like 6'3", but like 6'5", I think playing in like the Rec and stuff like that can be good just because maybe compared to Team Pro-Am or something, I think the Rec, it's might more free. So you might need, you might have to go get some more rebounds, do more, just kind of like the style of the Rec. So, and also Park as well. So I think that's really good. But I think the finishing badge is perfect, exactly where they need to be.
I think it's a perfect layout as well. Wolf, you agree with that for the most part?
I agree, 100%.
Anything you change? Yeah, I think it's perfect. No. Shooting badges, he's got bronze catch and shoot, purple Deadeye, purple Hot Zone Hunter, purple Green Machine, purple Range Extender, gold Quick Draw, and then he has bronze Hot Start, which is interesting. I don't know if we've seen somebody that puts on Hot Start. I don't know if we've ever actually seen that. So that's new. I'll just speak on this at first. I actually like the layout a lot. Gold Quick Draw. What I might do though, me personally, I might take off hot start and put on Hall of Fame quick draw. I think. Right.
Yeah, and another thing
Right.
too is he said he uses Ray Allen, which is a really good jump shot on gold quick
On
draw.
gold. Okay.
So I think his thinking is maybe I'll get a good gold quick draw jump shot and have the extra badge. And I guess he wants to throw it on hot start, which is interesting. I'm like not against it. So yeah, I mean it's like you basically get an extra badge, you know?
Yeah. Bobby, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing that, I probably would want to go gold or Hall of Fame quick draw. But like you said, Wolf, with the jump shot, maybe gold works. With the maybe he could even take off. If he really likes hot start, he could take off catch and shoot if he's playing a lot of point guard. And then have that go on Hall of Fame. But the rest, like I think Green Machine's really good, Hot Zone's really good, Range Extender, I think those are perfect.
Yep.
Deadeye, I think it's also really good. I think for the most part, yeah, I think they're.
Yeah, not to spend too much time on it. I totally get with the Ray Allen jump shot and the gold quick draw. And he only plays park and rec. I just know how effective it can be to have quick draw on Hall of Fame, and even the slightest advantage, no matter what jump shot you have on, it's going to be a little bit quicker. So, but if this is working really well for you, having that combination, you feel like your shot is more comfortable with Ray Allen on gold quick draw. And like Wolf said, it works really well with that. So it's personal preference, but I think the badge layout overall, guys, I think is pretty good. So with the shooting badges. And then we have Playmaking Badges. He has 14. He has gold dimer, gold handles, gold quick first step, bronze downhill, bronze bailout, and silver unpluckable. Again, I personally like this, unless you guys are seeing something that I'm not. But I think that and he has bronze needle threader too.
Yeah.
I like this layout a lot. Gold dimer, gold quick first step.
Yeah.
It's solid.
I think the only thing I would say is maybe, if you felt like he could go somewhere else with the bailout, if he's felt confident in his passing, where, he don't feel like he passes out a lot of shots and stuff like that. But like, it kind of just depends on your style. If you feel like you get caught pump faking and having to pass out, that's where you might need bailout. But, you could also use that on maybe a higher needle threader, downhill, something like that. So, other than that, I just think the rest are like really good, quick first step, handles for days, timer, and all that. So
I agree. I wouldn't change much from this. I mean, like if you want to be more selfish, you could do silver, dimer, gold, unpluckable. But I mean, if you want to be a player, it's all good too. So
yep.
Yeah, solid layout.
All right, and then excuse me, the final. Badge layout. So we have defense and rebounding. He only has 7, which is understandable for BP type of build. He has gold clamps, bronze pickpocket, bronze interceptor, and silver pick dodger. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, I actually like this too. I think he's his badge. Like he said he wanted us to help with badge allocation. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
I definitely agree. I think they're all right where they need them. Only having 7. Definitely got to go with gold clamps, and then silver pick dodger, having some pickpocket for some reaches, and then interceptor to play lanes. I think that's perfect.
Yeah, Wolf agreed.
No, I agree. I mean, I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah. All right.
Gold clamps, pick dodgers.
Yeah.
Good.
Let's rate them, Wolf.
Yeah, so this is your traditional BP build. BP is a point guard for the Atlanta Hawks in the 2K League. He is supposedly the originator of this build. So people do just refer to it as the BP build because he is the person that made it, I guess, famous, quote unquote, if you want to say.
Yeah. Put it on the map.
Yeah, he put it on the map on Twitter. He did his thing. The only thing about this one is he's 6'5". Traditionally, the BP build is 6'3". So those 2 inches could change a lot in terms of speed boosting and takeover. I don't know much about that, but I know it does affect it somehow, some way. I'm not a point guard, but I do know that. So yeah, if I was to rate this build, I would give it a 9. I'll give it a 9. Not a 10 because, like I said, the height kind of throws it off. It should be 6'3", but maybe he wanted more defense or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'll give it a 9.
Yeah.
Nice.
I would also give it a 9. I would say playing just park and rec, I think, other people's BP, they might go smaller for that speed boost and stuff. But, I think a 6'5", I think that fits the kind of like the rec play style and park. Even though, it might not be as fast and stuff as a 6'3", I think it still gets the job done. And I think his badge layout was really good. So definitely say a 9.
All right, I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I think it's a perfect. His badge layout was almost perfect, and I think that's really tough to do. And it's hard to undervalue that. I agree with Wolf in the sense of the speed boosting aspect. If he was 6'3", we would know for a fact that he would be able to speed boost just as well as any other BP build. But the fact that he's 6'5", that could add some difficulties to that, which is why I got to knock him a little bit, but not too much. So we'll go 9.5 out of 10. And then we are on to the last build of this video. Call me Meech _LBX. He is a center, 6'10", max wingspan, 93 overall, 242 pounds, and he plays all game modes. And then the description, he says, currently using jump shot 38. He plays all the game modes. I play the main big on park 2s or 3s. In rec or pro-am, I either will play the main big or alongside another center. I'm used as the main pick and roll / pop guy, pick and pop guy. I also get big man contact dunks on this build. So that's a lot. It's a lot to digest there. Just looking at the attribute layout so far. So he's obviously he's a popper. He can pop, and then also he's going to be able to defend the paint, I think, decently well and get some rebounds from what I see early on. Wolf, early thoughts on this?
Interesting. I don't know. I never knew a popper could get big man.
I didn't know that either.
Really
That's
interesting.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see. I didn't know that. That's wow.
I mean, he has a 77 standing dunk. I'm not sure. Maybe.
But
yeah. I mean, nonetheless, 90 block. I mean, he's a good defensive. Yeah, he has rim badge, perfect. 73 ball. Decent. I mean, you should be able to green consistently.
Yep.
The right badges and dimer and all that. Finishing is not bad. Not bad finishing. I mean, he's not gonna be booming on people, but he could probably finish pretty well in the paint. He's only a 93 overall, so he has some room to grow. Physicals are not bad. I would like to see higher strength. If he's playing the center position, strength is very important in terms of positioning and rebounding, holding box outs, etc. So yeah, that's pretty much my brief thoughts on the attributes.
Yeah, and I think before you go, Bobby, I think something that's worthy to point out is that so he's a 93 overall and he's still got some room to get some attributes. Most of them are in the finishing category. So the close shot, the driving layup, a little bit of standing dunk. I think that's going to go up to either a 79 or an 80, one of those two.
Yeah.
So his finishing is going to get a little bit better, which is good. But it looks like he has everything in the defensive and rebounding category maxed out. So that'll be interesting to see once we see the badges. How does that change our opinion on the build, or how does that work? So, Bobby, you want to talk about finishing badges real quick?
Yeah. So he has 12 finishing badges so far. He's only earned 4 of them. So right now he has gold contact and bronze slithery. I think that's fine for now.
Yep.
So he has 8 more that he'll be able to get. I think only being able to get gold max because it's a popper. I think you might be able to go put someone on pick and roller. Slithery, you can probably put up a little bit. You can even go. I don't know. You might even go like consistent, or you can go fancy depending on if you're hop stepping, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Which one would you go? Or you think it solely depends on if his game is hop step? if he's hop stepping, put on fancy, and if not, put on consistent.
Yeah, I think also like if he's a center setting screens, I think definitely you want to go with pick and roller. He said sometimes he has other bigs playing alongside, so if he's in the corner, he won't need pick and roller. So I would say for me, I would probably go with pick and roller and probably fancy. I think hop step is good, attacking centers and stuff like that. But for now, I mean, he only has 4. I think they're in the right spots for now.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree too.
Yeah.
Bobby hit it right in the head. So
yes, sir. Shooting badges, guys. He has gold catch and shoot, gold corner, half range extender, and then silver quick draw. I like this. He has 12 shooting badges total. And he has jump shot 38, I believe he said. Now, Wolf, you're gonna know. I feel like you'll know this pretty well. Once you're big, though, the shots slow down. Do you know which height that takes where the shots slow down, like where the drop off is?
Yeah, the drop off is at 6'10". So when you're 6'10", you do have a slower shot. When you're 6'9", you don't.
Okay.
So it's 6'9" is the max.
Is the max.
Slower shot.
In your opinion,
6'10" and above is when you have a slower shot.
Right. And in your opinion, do you think that with silver quick draw and jump shot 38 on 6'10", or do you think you need gold quick draw? I think that's the
think silver is serviceable. I think he should be all right getting the shot off. The only thing I wish he would specify more on the play style. So like if he's playing the center, you really don't need corner specialist gold. Like if you're setting the screen and you're popping, you don't need that, right?
It's almost like a wasted, you might as well have thrown it on Hot Zone Hunter or Deadeye maybe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if he's playing, like you said, he plays alongside other centers, then this will be a good layout. Maybe he will play alongside another center with this layout. Yeah. But if he's the popper in Park or playing center in Pro-Am, I would not use corner specialist. I'll throw on either Green Machine. I'll throw on either Hot Zone Hunter. Any one of those 2 badges.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Bobby, any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where I was also kind of confused because, like you said, if he's playing along another center, you could probably go with corner specialist. But at the same time, so he could have been, but at the same time, if that's the case, you probably don't need range extender on Hall of Fame. Okay. So I think that's kind of where
it's like he can play with his badges
depending on his role.
It depends on his role on the floor.
Yes.
So if he has a center with him, that's a good.
So
point.
I think if he's popping, definitely have range extender on. Can have that on Hall of Fame, but you won't need corner specialist because you'll be more on the top. And if you're in the corner, you can have corner on, but I would probably take range extender off Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And I would say too, with this build being a popper, he definitely left some shooting on the board because he went with some finishing as well. So that's why. So he could have got some more shooting badges. But
traditionally it's like 15, Bobby, right? Or 16.
Yeah. Usually get a higher, but I think he wanted some more finishing.
Yeah,
which
he did.
Sometimes that can be good. But like I said, it kind of depends on your play style, stuff like that. So I think hot zone. If you can get the hot zones in the right spots and everywhere, you can use that no matter what corner. If you're at the top, so as long as you get your hot zones, I think that's probably the best shooting. One of the best shooting badges.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, I think I even think you can get more picky. And me personally, I played in the corner the whole year with a sharp lock, so it was 6'6". It was a little bit different than this build in terms of height and what I was doing on the floor. But you can even get away. I'm telling you guys, you can get away with, like, he has gold catch and shoot. If he even wants to drop it to silver corner, if he's playing it, and then you could throw bronze hot zone or bronze green machine. You can get really glitchy with that. And like, how much do you really need to green consistently in the corner? And I think those are great points you guys brought up, especially with the depends on where the other big is on the floor. I think that's a great point. So, yeah.
All right, we got playmaking here.
All right, playmaking. He's got 1, and it's unpluckable on bronze.
Yeah,
man, I'm not mad at it. I mean, I think you either go unpluckable or break starter, one of the 2, depending on how you would like to play. So, not mad at it at all. So.
Yep, I think it's between those 2, and you just choose whichever one feels better, and that's it. So, and just to point it out to you guys, I don't know if you guys saw, he does have the rim badge takeover, which I think is good. I like that. So, I think that was good, and I didn't see that at first. Defensive and rebounding badges, he has 22. He has silver box, gold rebound chaser, Hoff brick wall, Hoff interceptor, Hoff rim protector, Hoff intimidator, bronze chase down.
Interesting. I will.
Very interesting. Go ahead. You got some stuff. Go ahead.
One tweak. What I'll do is not bad. I'll go silver intimidator, silver pogo, gold brick wall, Hall of Fame rebound.
I'm not gonna lie, I like that.
That's
I like
kind of
that.
good. She's kind of.
I like it. I like it. Finding a way to get that pogo on silver.
Yeah, that pogo silver is crucial.
Silver is crazy.
It's such a. I'm gonna be honest. It's a crutch badge, but if it's in the game, why not use it? And that silver is just as good as Hall of Fame. I'm being honest.
And again, right? So there's always gonna be, man, but I know how to time my jumps and stuff. Right, that's great, but like pogo helps you dramatically, man. Like even having it on silver, like it's big. And then I like what you said too, like taking intimidator down to silver. I don't think you need it on Hoff.
Mm-hmm.
So I would do that exact same layout. Bobby, anything you would mess around with here, or what's up?
Yeah, I would say kind of differently. I would say definitely get pogo, but I think he could maybe go box bronze. And then maybe do then you could probably go intimidator, but I think you could keep, if he's setting screens, so you could probably still keep brick wall and Hall of Fame if he takes box down to bronze and intimidator down, then he'll get silver pogo and Hall of Fame rebound chaser. But I definitely would say Hall of Fame rebound chaser for sure, and definitely got to get pogo on.
Yeah, like I think we all agree that he has to somehow get that rebound chaser Hall of Fame and somehow get that pogo silver.
Yes.
Depending on what he wants to do, maybe you can even throw it on an interceptor silver. I don't know.
I think
possibly.
Yes, and I actually think after looking for it, I've played with 610s. Maybe finding a way to get clamps on bronze isn't bad either. Just on bronze, it's
possibly,
not bad if you can afford it. There's some stuff he could do to mess around with this. I think the big thing. Yeah, like Wolf said, it's just getting that intimidator down and then getting pogo stick up and rebound chaser.
Yeah. So. And I really like chase down on bronze. I think that's really good on bronze.
Yeah, chase on bronze.
That's perfect. That's
amazing.
Exactly.
It's amazing. Yeah. Yep. All right. Let's rate this guy. Bobby, you want to start it off this time?
I would say I would give this I'll give it an 8, and I would say just because he definitely left some shooting on the table with only 12 badges, so that means his shooting stuff is lower. So I think on a popper, maybe he can shoot with it, but I think them being higher, and then also the badge layout with brick wall and Hall of Fame, I'm guessing he's setting picks with this layout. So I think he definitely should have took off corner and kind of put that somewhere else to help him, maybe hot zone, stuff like that. Kind of like we talked about, and then just kind of moving some of the badges around here too, like we said, getting pogo and stuff like that. So I'll say 8. I think it's a solid build. He's going to be able to play defense. I like how he put some finishing on as well, and the shooting, I think it's still going to be good. Definitely still going to be able to shoot. So yeah, 8.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna give it an 8 as well. I think it's a good build. I think Bobby, you hit it on the head when you said that he wanted a little bit more finishing and he compromised a little bit shooting. What did you say? He should have had maybe 15 shooting badges, maybe somewhere around there. So I think that's a little bit of a hit for me. And then also some of where he has his badges in his defense and rebounding, I think that needs a little bit of work. And then he might be able to tweak, a couple things in the shooting category. Again, depending on where you play and if you're playing with another big and if you're not. So I don't think this build is bad at all. I think it's very serviceable. It's very usable. So that's why I'm going 8 out of 10. Wolf?
8 out of 10. I mean,
8 out of 10 across the board.
Solid 8.
It's a solid build.
I said all the great points. I do like the little spin he put on. So I think at 99 or 99.9, he does get contact dunks, which is interesting. I've never seen that on a popper. So
that could be glitchy. That's
it could be. It could be nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. I guess I never seen that before. So. I was looking at the stats. I think at 99.9 he could get big man contact. So, pretty interesting. But nonetheless, solid build. Traditional popper with a twist. With the little contact dunks. So, 8 out of 10.
Well, guys, I think that's going to do it. This was episode 16 of Rate My Build. Remember, if you guys want your builds rated, in the description below, let us know. And yeah, from everyone at Pacers Gaming, I'm Nate.
I'm Bobby Buckets.
It's Wolf.
And we will see you guys next time.
Okay, so Nate's gonna do all the descriptions and read all the.
We can. Okay. I was gonna say
Yeah.
I can do that. That's fine. If you guys
All
want
right,
me to.
all right. No, I just want to make sure so we clarify. So we can.
I'm hosting.
You know,
All right.
You're
I
host.
can do like all
Lock
the
in.
and like okay, cool. Copy.
I say Bobby is host.
Yeah, all right. Too late.
All right, we good? Are you rolling?
Ready to rock. Let's get it.
Rolling?